and we will begin the play with me reading a poem, A Dance of the Angels. Light, exquisite, airy, and delicate, the angels dance. Earth-bound bodies slowly melt away. The eyes of eternal sight open as the angels dance. Enthralled, they see the gliding winged angels dancing in perfect sync, shining glittery white robes, large soft wings open as the angels dance with the sound of heavenly ethereal music. The harp strung perfectly as the angels dance, colors pulsating brightly, orange, yellow, electric blue. Fading in and out, the dancing colors keep time with the angels. Eyes of eternal light watch in amazing wonderment. Shedding this earthly coil enables one to view this beautiful sight of a dance of the angels.
One more brief logistical thing. If you notice that some people's voices are low, you can go to their name in the chat, excuse me, and to the right of their name in the chat window, on the left of the chat window, you go to their name, whoever the person is. To the right of their name, there's a white dot. If you click on that white dot, then you will be able to adjust that particular person's volume. Thank you. Paul the door after getting off work. Naomi goes to greet him.
Hello, honey. How was work?
It was great. My present. Well.
See, honey, you were so worried about the presentation. I knew things would be all right.
That's the reason I love you. You're so optimistic. I have to take this call, hon. What was it they didn't like? I don't know how much energy I can continue to put into this. I worked so hard on this last presentation. My brain's exhausted. Well, I guess the only thing to do is start all over again. Why are they so unrelenting? John, here's the deal. I've been a mechanical engineer for the past 15 years. I know how to design a safe bridge. Well, thanks for calling. I'll get started right away.
What is it, dear?
It was decided by the powers that be that my ideas for the bridge are not up to par. So John wants me to draw up new plans and do another presentation.
Oh, I'm so very sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, would you bring me some migraine medicine? I can feel one coming on.
Oh, my poor dear Paul. You need rest more. The projects will be there after you have taken a much-needed long nap. I'll get your medicine.
Great, that sounds ideal. However, there's no rest for the weary.
The scene opens with Lakita meditating. Her roommate Rose comes through the door.
Oh, you're home.
Wait till you hear this. I am so excited. You will not believe what I stumbled onto. Oh no, did I disrupt your meditation?
I was just about finished anyway. No worries. Let's have a seat. Whatever could it be that got you so worried, so excited?
Girl, I came upon the most amazing thing since chocolate.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, dear. I have a book for you. Here you go. Check this out.
American Book of the Dead by E.J. Gold. Wow. What's this all about?
As you know, in our Western world, we are a death-denying society. We don't want to know about it. We don't even mention death until someone dies, and we are forced to look at death, although it always is inevitable and part of life's circle.
That is so true, Rose. It seems creepy talking about it. Death.
In the eastern parts of the world, they have embraced death as a part of a natural part of life, part of a big circle.
So, what does this book teach us? Not to be fearful of death?
Yes, but not only that, also how to die consciously.
You mean knowing that you're in fact dying? Girl, that sounds scary. Don't we just go to sleep and off to heaven, filled with milk and honey? Or something like that.
No, this book talks about death and rebirth and what happens in between death and rebirth, or something called liberation.
Wow, this is deep. I am interested in this. Oh, here's your book back.
No, that's your copy. I have my own.
Oh, how sweet of you. It sounds like there are not many people who know about this. I've never heard of it.
You are so right. A study group is forming with others who want to know what happens to us when we die. I'm going to attend it when they get started.
I would love to go with you and learn more about how to die consciously. It sounds weird, though.
Well, E.J. Gold, the author of the book, says, as you learn to handle death and rebirth, you learn how to handle life in the process.
This is awesome. Thanks so much, Rose. I can't wait to begin reading the book and going to the class. You know, most of us do wonder what really happens when we die.
Now we can find out. The study group starts next Sunday. Is that good for you?
Yes, I definitely want to learn more about this whole ideology. Count me in.
It starts around 2:30.
Sounds like a plan. I am looking forward to it.
In this scene, Rebecca is having a discussion with her daughter, Amber.
Well, I just don't understand why I can't go.
Let me give you the reasons, Amber. First of all, you are 17 years old, and there'll be no adults to chaperone. And on top of that, you've not been doing well in your studies.
What does school have to do with it? I can make up that last test that I didn't pass.
You are young, and you'll have plenty of time to go to a beach bonfire. You want to go out all the time, Amber.
I just want to hang out with my friends.
And that's all you want to do. Last time you went out and came back very, very wasted, and it worries me.
Well, I'm sure you went out a lot at my age. Why deprive me?
I'm not trying to deprive you of anything. It is a school night as well.
This sucks. I will be the complete nerd if I don't go. Maybe I should go and live with Dad.
Must I remind you of all the times you've waited on him to take you somewhere, and he never showed up?
That's your fault. You should have been a better wife. Maybe he would not have remarried and had other children.
Yeah, I love you dearly, and it just breaks my heart to hear you talk to me this way.
That's your problem.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. All I know is you're messing up my life.
I love you, Amber. I take care of you, provide you with all the necessities of life.
You're supposed to do those things. You're my mom.
One day you will understand, but for now, go upstairs and do your homework.
This sucks.
I'm so worried. I never thought I would be going through this with you, my little girl.
The scene opens with Naomi at the hospital, sitting at Paul's bedside. A doctor walks in.
How is he, doctor? Will he be all right? He's been working very hard lately.
May we talk for a moment?
Yeah, sure, of course.
I'm so sorry, Naomi. The news is not good. He suffered a massive blood clot that burst in his brain. Most of his brain is not functioning at all.
But there must be hope, right? Please, Dr. Morgan, there must be something you can do. All the medical technology, there must be something. Please, please.
Of course, we can always have hope. However, I want to be straightforward with you, Naomi.
Okay, give it to me straight.
Call the family in. He probably won't last through the night. I'm so sorry, Naomi. We did everything we could. Can I bring you something, coffee or anything?
No. Will you please just let me spend some time alone with him before I call the family?
Of course. Sure thing. We are here for you, though. You need or want anything, the nurses are here, and so am I.
Thank you, Dr. Morgan. Oh, Paul, honey, don't leave me. I told you numerous times to please get some rest. Poor baby, you had so much stress on you. Your body is tired, so you have to leave me and the children. I just wish I knew where we go when you die. I love you. I love you so very much, Paul.
Lakita and Rose are having coffee after an American Book of the Dead study group meeting.
Rose, I just love this study group.
Yeah, I do too.
How amazing to know that we can actually be there, helping someone after they've died.
It is quite phenomenal. We can read this book to them, and that helps guide them through the labyrinth.
The labyrinth is like a maze. The deceased person or voyager travels through, and whoever is reading to them helps guide them through and understands what they are experiencing. Why, it's amazing.
Yes, I'll say amazing. Lakita, I think everyone should know about this book. It totally dispels the mystery of death.
Yes, I'll say, and it has nothing to do with religion. It could help anyone, no matter what religion they've chosen.
True. I am glad there is finally a book like this for our Western world to understand. A toast to E.J. Gold. Yay!
Yay!
EJ!
Yay! Woo-hoo. So what lesson are we on for next week?
We'll be on lesson 8. The weeks are going so fast. 12 weeks seem like it would be a long time, and now we only have 4 weeks left.
How very sacred this work is, Rose.
I can't think of anything more sacred.
Well, we better get going, although I could talk to you about this all night. I have to work tomorrow, and so do you.
You are so right about that.
I'll be home soon. I just have to drop some books off at the library. See you later.
Rose is at home in their apartment. The phone rings.
Hello? Yes, this is she. Excuse me? I am not hearing this. Lakita killed in a car crash? Oh my, I told her so many times to get those brakes fixed. We just left a study group. She was my best friend. Many condolences to your family. Thanks for calling me. Lakita was very special to me. What mortuary has her body? Okay. Yes, please keep me posted on her services. Take care, and I will be there to see the family later on today. Goodbye. Well, don't worry, Lakita. I'll be there for you. On my way.
Rose reads the obligatory Reader's Invocation from the American Book of the Dead. She is seated near her altar.
To the divine silence of unreachable endlessness. To the divine silence of perfected knowledge. To the divine silence of the soundless voice. To the divine silence of the heart of the labyrinth. To the divine silence of the ancient mind. To the divine silence of the unborn guide. To the divine silence of the unseen guide, protector of all sentient life. To the divine silence of those of perfected knowledge. To the divine silence of human primate incarnation. To the divine silence of the labyrinth guides who sacrifice their liberation for those who have not yet awakened to the truth. To the divine silence of the Lord of Death, the eternal unborn resident of the labyrinth, who has sacrificed his own redemption for the redemption of all voyagers everywhere. To the divine silence of the primordial being, to the divine silence of the great sacrifice, we offer homage, love, and hope, but above all, we give our gratitude.
The scene opens with Rebecca sitting in the living room reading a book.
I'm going to the bonfire, Mom. You just have to accept that and get over it.
I thought you were doing your homework.
I don't care what you say anymore. I'm going to do what I want. I'm 17, and my birthday is only 3 months away, so get used to it, Mom.
Legally, you're still a minor, and you're heading down a path of disaster.
I don't need you anymore, Mom. I'm not a baby.
You know, I really enjoyed having a daughter, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. And this is what I've reaped?
I guess so. I didn't ask to be born, so deal with it.
I'm so glad you were born. I love you very much. I just want to see you go down the right path. I mean, life can be very tough.
I hate this, and I hate you.
The scene opens with Rebecca looking through her photo album of Amber. She looks very tired and distressed. There are pill bottles near her.
How did my sweet young girl turn into what she's become? So angry and unhappy. Maybe her father can talk some sense into her head. I think I'll call Alan. Alan? Sorry to bother you, but I need to talk to you about Amber. What do you mean? I have been there for her, every step of the way. She's gone through a transitional time, and she's headed for disaster. Yes, I know you have other children now. However, you need to spend some time with Amber. She needs you too. I really need your help right now. I have this terminal illness, and I'm getting weaker every day, and she has no idea about this yet. Why? Because I don't know how to tell her. So you're basically saying you have no time for your first daughter. I can't believe you. Amber needs you, and this is just all too much for me, Alan. It's too much for me to deal with without any help. Alan? 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 I can't believe he hung up on me. What am I supposed to do? I can't take this. It's all too much. Oh, God. Oh, God, please forgive me for what I'm about to do. God, I'm so tired. Please, please, take care of my baby. I'm so tired.
The scene begins with Amber coming into the room. She sees Rebecca lying on the floor. She notices the pill bottles and a note addressed to her. Amber reads the note aloud.
Mom, what's going on? Why are you there? What happened? Mom! Here's a note. Amber, my dearest Amber, I did not take my life because of anything you did. I love you very much. I want you to remember our good times, like when Grandpa bought you a horse, and how happy you felt. Remember our beauty nights, when we made facial mask out of flour and eggs. Gross. Remember at the beginning of each school year, we would go shopping for new clothes. Oh, remember the stay-at-home movie nights, and we would splurge on popcorn, chocolates, soda, and ice cream. The best part is we did not care how unhealthy it was. Such fun, Amber. Your father will probably take you to live with him and his new family. I want you to show them what an awesome person you are. I hate that I will miss out on your senior prom next year. I hate that I will miss your first day of college. Amber, I never told you because I didn't know how, but I have a terminal illness, and the doctor only gave me 3 months to live. I did not want you to remember me deteriorating before your very eyes. You are growing up, and I want you to be safe in what you do and where you go. I do love you so very much, my precious baby. Mom has to say goodbye for now. I know I am doing the most selfish act. Please forgive me. I am so tired, Amber. Love, Mom. Mom, I didn't know you were suffering like this. Mom, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I think I need to call 911.
911, dispatch.
I need an ambulance. My mother took a whole lot of pills. I don't think she's breathing.
Slow down. Tell me your address.
It's 368 Daffodil. It's a house. They need to get here fast. She took a lot of pills.
Okay, someone will come right away.
Okay.
I don't feel a pulse.
Try again.
Nothing.
She's gone.
Oh, no. No. No, Mom. No.
Is there anyone else in the house?
It's just me and Mom. My dad lives somewhere else.
Okay, I need you to calm down a little so you can give me his phone number. Can you do that?
My mom, is she dead?
Yes, she is. I'm so sorry, honey. But we'll make sure you're okay. What's your name and your father's name and number, please?
My name is Amber, and my dad's name is Allen Street. His number is 555-3206. My mother's name is Rebecca. She took a lot of pills. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Amber, I'm going to prepare your mother for transfer, okay?
Okay.
And I'll stay here with you, Amber, until your father comes.
Okay. Oh, Mom. Mom.
I will not remove your mother until your father arrives, okay?
Okay. Okay.
The spirit guides are present. The voyagers enter the stage. Rose is reading from the American Book of the Dead.
This reading is addressed to the being of Lakita Titan, Lakita Titan, Lakita Titan, and to all beings everywhere. I will be reading from the American Book of the Dead. Waiting to pass through transition, I make the effort to release myself from the mind, habits, and identity of the human primate, remembering myself as the voyager, separating myself from identification with the human primate within which I have been voyaging through this lifetime. I release myself from the feeble grip of human primate consciousness. I feel myself reverting to my native state, the perfect shining void, endless light in infinite expansion, no past, present, or future. All experience dissolving into the deep, shining, eternal voidness of the void, releasing myself from the identity and environment of the human primate. I prepare myself to survive transition, separating myself from all ordinary material accumulations and accomplishments in my human primate sojourn. I prepare now to release myself from my human primate friends, family, home, and surroundings. I can't take them with me in the clear light. I am a voyager, not a human primate, neither coming nor going. I have always remained in the here and now, although not always in the same morphology. Now my vision will be opened, and I will see that in reality it is always the same room, always the same day. During transition, I may have some disturbing experiences, but these visions will have no power if I quickly recognize them as just the primal components of consciousness, breaking up into their elemental forms.
Does this mean I'm dead?
Yes.
And us too? Are we all dead?
Yes, your biological machine, the body, has died, but not your higher essential self. Listen to the reader. She's giving instructions to her friend. However, it helps all beings on the path, those who are attentive, that is.
Help us what?
It helps you to transition into a good rebirth or liberation into the clear light.
This reading is addressed to the being of Lakita Titan and all beings everywhere. Lakita Titan, Lakita Titan, Lakita Titan. Confronting the clear light. Now I am confronting the clear light of objective reality. Nothing is happening. Nothing ever has happened or ever will happen. My present sense of self, the voyager, is in reality the void itself, having no qualities or characteristics. I remember myself as the voyager, whose deepest nature is the clear light itself. I am one, there is no other. I am the voidness of the void, the eternal unborn, the uncreated, neither real nor unreal. All that I have been conscious of is my own play of consciousness, a dance of light, the swirling patterns of light in infinite extension, endlessness, the absolute beyond change, existence, reality. I, the voyager, am inseparable from the clear light. I cannot be born, die, exist, or change. I know now that this is my true nature.
When we can see both the phenomenal and non-phenomenal worlds voluntarily, we have achieved a certain balance, after which we can learn to work. Our viewpoint on what happens to us is very different after we have seen the angelic world and understood what we have seen. On our voluntary return to the phenomenal, we are able to understand the forces which move us, and perhaps take a more voluntary part in the wonderful cosmic dance of which we are each a vital part.
Enlightened, we come to the end of a day. Death, no stranger to our beings inside. In other dimensions for different lives. We learned much as we traveled about. Through worlds we've seen the ins and the outs. Will you stay with the angels and help for a while? Or take rebirth, start again as a child? liberation or rebirth, which will you plead? All was done as best could be, to show you the circle of you and of me. Thank you very much for attending.